Are you ready for your first run of the day?
Yes, man. I've waited and waited.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Never Done Projects. A little different today. Daily agenda. I don't have a whiteboard or anything, but 241 days until No Name Nationals. Now, look, today is shot. Okay, there's no way around it. Today is basically running around like a chicken with her head cut off. I had an alarm set for 8 o'clock this morning. I was going to get up. I was going to get a shower. I was going to go get my hair cut, but turns out they open at 11, but stand by for that. And I was going to go get a check from the bank, and I was going to go to the shop, put some tires on. Well, at approximately 7:15 to 7:30ish, my phone rings, and it's Daddy. That's never a good sign. Well, he pulls his father-in-law on me, and he let it ring 3 times and hung up. And then whenever I called him back, he says, "Oh, I didn't want to wake you up. I didn't want to bother." But he sounded a little upsetty spaghetti. So I asked him what's going on. Well, turns out Steven, my middle brother, he locked his keys in his car. So somebody's going to have to help him strategically break into his car. Justin, my youngest brother, he was on his way to work this morning and his truck overheated. So it's broke down on the side of the road and he's not feeling well. I said, okay, what am I doing? Because the bank's open at 8:30. Here's what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to go up to High Point, which is approximately 15-20 minutes. Go up to High Point. I want you to get the check, please. I want you to go from there, go down to the shop, get the trailer, and from there, I want you to go and get Justin's truck and go get it to the shop. After that, I'll handle the rest. I said, okay, I can do that. Well, here we are. Justin's getting in because he's sick. We're gonna go get his truck now, but be right back. All right, got truck on trailer here. Not sure what happened, unless it just decided to blow. Oh, never mind. Look right there. Y'all see that? Let's see. Maybe right here. Focus. Yep. We lost a belt. Alright. So if that's all it is, that should be a pretty easy fix. But stand by. We'll be at the shop soon. Alright. We got her strapped down. Hold on. We got to do the dad test. Yep. That ain't going nowhere. And yep, that ain't going nowhere. All right, let's go to the shop. Welcome back, everybody. If this phone will do right, you'll see the start of my day. We're going to officially do the daily briefing. 241 days until the No Name Nationals, and 73 days until Burnout Rivals in April. We're gonna have that. April. We have not received word if our cards have been approved or not. I'll check it in a little bit. Right now it is 12:30. We played tow truck and we rescued my brother. He's in the back office right now. He's not feeling the best. He was supposed to go to college, be there at 1. But again, he's not feeling the best, so he's just going to kind of take him a day. I don't necessarily have time to get him home right this minute. And if he's feeling better, he's going to help Dad this afternoon. But we did go get him. At 1 o'clock, I have a guy coming for those tires. Those tires are 205 6016. I like them. I mean, they're not wide enough for me, but they're going on the Kia, so it'll be okay. So we're going to mount and balance the customer's tires. Like I said, they'll be here in about 30 minutes. So I don't have a lot of time, but I should have enough time to do this. Look at brother's truck and see what happened to it. As you saw in that last clip before this one, It looks like there's no belt on the AC compressor. Should be able to just throw a belt on it and bada bing, bada boom, be okay. But the big thing I have a concern about is, why did it throw a belt? Did the AC compressor lock up? Did something happen? The other day he said that it was like ticking. He ran it low on oil. He runs it low on gas and oil. I figured he ran it low on coolant, but coolant looks full. But he said the other day he heard some popping and banging up front. So was the water pump starting to lock up? Was the AC compressor locking up? I don't know. So I need to figure that out. And the only way to do that is to reach down there and see if the AC compressor turns. I don't have time for everything today. There's only 1,440 minutes in a day. And like I told y'all the other day, you really don't have a lot if you work 10 hours and you sleep 8. But what I can do, obviously Fireball's still on the lift. His truck's outside right now. I got the tractor and Zelda out. That way when the customer gets here, he can just pull straight in with his Kia. We can shut the door and we can get it done. But until he gets here, what I can do is I can walk up to the weld shop and I can look at the motor that's in Big Red, which his is a 4.8, that's a 5.3. Same motor, okay, just slightly different displacement. So I can check, see what that one belt runs. Is it just the AC compressor? If it's just the AC compressor, we got a problem. It looked like there was water up underneath the truck on the trailer, but there wasn't a lot. And if there was water, I should be able to find the leak. But at some point, I'll put it up on the lift, and we'll figure it out. I don't doubt that in the slightest, but it's just having time for it today. I won't be getting off work as quick as I did last night. I got a 3-hour train ride south and working on the way down, so I probably won't be here before Dad leaves. So it'll be okay though. We'll figure it out. I'll probably set y'all up, maybe up there on top of the snack machine when the customer gets here, and just turn you on. And you'll have to let me know in the comments. Did you like the relaxing music, or do you want to go back to the like kind of pump you up, like rock and roll, hip hop type stuff? But first thing I need to do is I see Crown Vic and Grandma Vic have been commenting, and I need to respond to them. And I think Metal Art Customs, I don't know if he's responded or not, but he has commented a few times. Y'all pray for him. He's up in Ohio, and he said he went into the shop this morning and the water in his toilet was frozen solid. So, I mean, if you want to, buddy, it's a lot warmer down here. It's still cold, but it ain't that cold. But I think he said that he's wanting to make No Name Nationals as well. He went last year. So money permitting, I think him and some of his buddies are going to come out. So that's going to be awesome. But let's see what we can get done today. Thank y'all.
Hello everyone. I'm not in my briefing. Today has been a heck of a day. I'll explain it to y'all on the debriefing. But as y'all can see, it's snowing. And it's not really the way I want to go pick this truck up, but it's one of those deals. We got to do what we got to do today. So I'm going to try to get this thing and get it in before too late. Stick around and let's see what happens.
Continue straight.
It's a winter wonderland out here. We're getting close. Maybe we can get this deal done and get on back to the shop. Cross your fingers. All right, everybody, I got back here at the shop, as you see, and Justin here did a heck of a job of following me. I'll be honest with you, I did not like that. That was not fun. A truck that I have only test drove one time and then drove it all the way back here. It was not fun in all this mess. I'm just going to do a quick walk around, let you look. We'll try to get it better in the daylight. But the little side clip there, if you can see when the car comes by, we got it in the back. He blowed 2 tires right before I bought it, and I got to fix the clips. I don't think you're going to be able to see much right there. Maybe this car will come by. Well, Justin's got the light on it. There's a lot. So cosmetics got to be done, but I believe it's going to be an all right truck. Like I said, we are going to do some work to it and get it cleaned up, and we'll see how it goes. I really wasn't anticipating this snow, so anyway, I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. This has been a day that just won't stop, and it's late. It's probably what, 9 o'clock, something like that. 7:50. Oh, it's not as late as I thought. It's just right at 8 o'clock, but still. 241 days to Notre Dame Nationals, 73 days to burnout rivals Cletus and Cars. Today's agenda on Randy's side, play tow truck. He had to go rescue my youngest boy there, Justin, and we still ain't quite figured out what happened to the truck. Randy messed with it a little bit, but he couldn't get it to duplicate it. It did throw a belt off, but we got to figure out exactly what happened. So we'll try to do that in the daylight. Mount Balance customers' tires. They're behind here, so the guy didn't. The guy had a doctor's appointment and he didn't get here in time, so Randy didn't get to do that. He did look at the truck, and but as far as diagnosing what happened, we still haven't got to that. Now on my agenda, pickup, big truck. Well, we got it here. I just showed you a picture of it. That's not exactly the way I wanted to do the picture. I didn't want the snow. I kind of wanted to get it during the daylight, but when I tell you nothing's went right with me today, I'm telling you from day. This morning when I was fixing my coffee to go to work, I get a call from my middle son. He has went to work and he has locked his keys in his car. And Stephen, love him to death, but he gets real antsy, and if things don't go kind of the way he's got it planned, it really bothers him and it messes up his whole day. So I had told him, don't worry about it. Randy's got a kit that we can get into doors, lock doors and stuff like that, so I would swing by and get it and take care of it. Well, I go to work. On my way to work, well, actually I got to work, I'm sorry, and then I get a call from my wife. Justin here has broke down going to work. Well, at this point, I'm at a point where I can't really get to him, and I have started my day there, and like I said, one thing after the other, she went and picked him up and took him to work. And I told him to leave the truck on the side of the road, we would get it. So I go out there to crank the company truck to get ready to go, and the guy that works for me, he took the day off, and yesterday he had the key in his hand and he stuck it in his pocket. So he's at home, and the truck don't have a key. I had a spare key, but where I had the key hid, somebody had thrown something and it hit the remote control, the key fob, and then it had busted it, and the battery come out, so it would unlock the door, it would turn the ignition on, but it would not crank the truck. I guess it's something to do with the key fob had to be, mating to the truck. So anyway, I had to get my boss man's truck, and because he wasn't there today either, and I go on about my business. And then I get a phone call that Justin had gotten sick. So at this point, now I'm telling y'all, when I have these kind of days, I do lean on Randy a lot. When I have these kind of days, I just kind of like one of those deals where I got to talk to somebody. And it was about 7:45, I think, about when all this come down. So I picked up the phone and I called Randy, and right about the time it started to ring, I thought to myself, I don't need to wake him up. So I tried to hit the off button, and hopefully it wouldn't wake him up. And he immediately called me back. So I knew I'd messed up. I went ahead and called him his number, and I told him as soon as he answered, I apologized that my father-in-law does my wife like that all the time, and I felt bad about it. So now I've got to take a ride from him about that. And so then it's just been one scenario right after the other. I go do a cold run, I find a 4-inch pull apart. That is too much for one man to fix in a timely manner to stay in front of the train, so we had to call the team in, and I had to keep going. Then I find out that I can't just call the bank and get a certified check and then Randy go get it. I've got to do it. So it's just been one massive mess. And finally, I called the guy and I said, man, is there any way we can do this Friday? Because I've got a mess here. I got a truck on the side of the road. I got another kid with the keys locked in the door. It would just work out better if we did it Friday. And unfortunately, he couldn't. So it's not his fault. I told him I'd make it happen. As soon as I got off work, Justin's feeling a little bit better. He's still a little weak-eyed, but and he did fall asleep on the way there, and I didn't think I was going to get him woke up to get back here. And I tried to hurry things up when I got there because the snow was blowing off of the road when we went, and it wasn't slick or nothing like that. But by the time, now it takes about 40 minutes to get from here to where the truck was. By the time we did the paperwork, I got in the truck to leave, the road was covered. Justin's not drove in it much, and it was the first time I had drove the truck over about 6 or 7 miles, and there's a few things that we got to get. So here we come on about a 40-minute adventure. I'm praying that every stoplight will let us keep going, and we got within 3 miles here, and he calls me, he can't see. And I was throwing up a mess. You couldn't see the roads. I said, do what you got to do. We'll be there in about 3 miles. So we made it. We're safe. Now we ain't made it home yet, but we're at the shop. I ought to just get the fire going and just camp out. But we're safe, and we got the big truck. So of course the snow's gonna mess us up. I don't know what how much we're supposed to get. I don't even watch the weather, but hopefully we can get out there tomorrow and let you see a little bit better. If not, this weekend we will be working on that truck. I had all intentions on getting some more cleaning up to do. I didn't think it would take this long to do what I had to do, but it is what it is. So pretty much a full day, an adventure day. Sorry about that. I probably got an email too, and they'll probably call again. But anyway, sorry about that. I'm gonna wrap this up here. 241 days, No Name National, 73 days until the burnout rivals. Y'all seen the burnout. Randy's got, we got the handbrake fixed on the car. Looks like it's turning up good wheel speed. I look forward to doing a couple more things to it and really going to try it out. So that's it for today. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment. Love to hear from you.